Just between you and me, this is nice. There's no tricks. Ooh, this love is so real. Just between you and me, this is nice. Ooh, there's no tricks. This love is so real. Just what do I have to do to let you know? Should I make your flowers grow? Should I make it rain or snow? Yeah. So many things I've done just for you. Forest green and ocean blue, just to show my love is true. Just between you and me, this is nice. There's no tricks. This love is so real. Just between. This is nice. There's no tricks. This love is so real, yeah.
Don't you know I taught the birds to fly on the stars up in the sky? Can you guess the reason why? Yeah. Can you take more than a passing glance? Nothing is by happenstance, yet you think it's just by chance. Just between you and me, this is not no tricks. This love is so real. Between you and me, this is not. There's no tricks. This love is so real. Ocean deep, river wide, valley low and mountain high. All creation testifies of my love. Summer breeze and winter snow, autumn leaves should let you know. In the springtime, every flower's bloom. It's all for you. This love is so real. Just between you and me, this is not. There's no trick. Yeah. This love is so real. Between you and me, it's not. There's no trick. This love is so real.
Hey.
What's
Hey.
up? Oh my goodness, it has literally been 6 months.
Yo, we's back.
We're not back all the way.
We're not back all the way.
We back like, for
like
today.
A slow return.
A slow relaunch. You know what I'm saying?
Hi,
we'll be back for real at some point, but not right now. What's up, y'all?
Oh my goodness, I miss doing this.
I do too, babe. It's been a really long time.
It has.
I checked it just to make sure. Mm-hmm. It has been 2 months since we've done a regular podcast, and it's been 6 months since we've gone live.
6 months.
See, the thing is, I'm hoping this is coming through right because this is
wow.
a 6 months going. This is the first time going live from this location. This is the new studio, as you can see.
Yeah, y'all got to tell us. We're working it. Okay.
We're calling it a studio, but it's just our.
Let me
bedroom.
tell you, people are, DMing us like, "Are y'all okay? Is everything good?
Are y'all alive?" You know what I'm saying?
Are y'all? Because we've taken off. We just took off for a bit, and
It's been longer than a bit.
I'm saying this is nice. Like we had to. Like life really caught up with us, but moving and all this stuff just takes a lot. I mean, it really.
It was a lot.
We've been through a lot, y'all. It's been good though,
and we'll catch up on
really
that in a second.
Yeah,
we'll kind of tell you what we've been doing
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. But
we miss you guys
so
too.
first of all, this is clearly the day before Thanksgiving, so you are somewhere. We're assuming you traveled to the place that you're going to for the holiday, and you're either cooking right now, or you're still driving and you're in your car. I have no idea. We'd love to hear though. Tell us where you are. Tell us where you're spending the Thanksgiving holiday. Are people coming to you? Are you traveling tonight? Are you already in your location?
While they're putting that in the chat, I just want to say what up, Horace. What up, Primo?
Exactly. Our day ones are here right now.
Okay, what up, Sauce?
Now I do need to say that I think.
Oh, hey, Jeremiah.
I think Primo is literally out of the country. I think he's in
believe
Germany
he
or something
is.
like that.
Yes,
You know
I was actually surprised to see you here, Primo.
I'm not, because he doesn't sleep. You know what I'm saying? So the time zone means nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
But
Good to
okay,
see
so let me see. Let me see.
everybody.
Camille says, "Missed you guys so much. Missed you too, Camille.
We really missed
That's
you
really
guys.
nice." Horace says, "I always used to be first and last off the dance floor." Philip
Me
says,
too,
"Welcome
Horace.
back." Thank you, Philip. Except we're not back all the way, but you know,
We're not back all the way, but it's
we're back.
It's a
kinda.
slow back.
Exactly.
It's a slow back.
We'll explain that
coming.
later too.
We're coming.
Jeremiah, what's up? Limited time only, he says. And by the way, Jeremiah, your picture, you're looking older now, dude. Are you like 6'1" now? What's going on? Goodness, man. What else? Primo, don't call it a comeback. Yeah, that's true. We have been here for years. It looks awesome. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Very much.
Trying our best to create a bedroom /
Right, because that's
podcast.
actually our bed, right?
This
there.
is
This
our
is our
bedroom.
bedroom. You know what I'm
So
saying? This is not like
we have
last
to work
time.
it because we are in a very small apartment right now. But
Saba
anyway.
says Chief Chime is here. What's
Yes.
up, Sabs?
What up, Sabs?
I know you already said hi to her. You know what I'm saying?
DG.
DG, hi, y'all. What's up?
Hey.
Okay, so Horace is in Florida. Okay.
Ooh, nice. That's
So,
where I want to be right now.
I'd rather be in a warm climate right now because I could play golf.
And I could be on the beach.
That would be
You
nice.
know, we can do both. You
You
know,
know, is it?
oh,
would you get
hey,
in?
Regina.
Where's Regina? Oh, what's up?
Love you too.
Hey, Jared. How you doing? Okay, so Primo's in Romania. I forgot, and it's 4 a.m.
Romania.
So
Wow, it's
4 a.m. is regular for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In fact, he didn't say 4 a.m. He said 0400. You know what I'm saying? So that's like no big deal. Okay, Courtney at home in
Hey,
Atlanta in my bed.
Courtney.
I'm
That's
done
right,
cooking.
girl.
That's wow.
That's
Good
where I'm
done
about to
cooking.
be.
That's
Up in
crazy.
the bed. I done made my greens.
Gary Jones, greetings to you, sir.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Hi.
Glad you're here. Yeah, we made our stuff already too. We're done cooking, so we're good. We're actually going
Yes,
to.
we only had to make a couple of items, so
Yeah.
that was good.
Right. Whenever you go to somebody else's house for Thanksgiving, you have less to cook usually, and we only had 2 things we had to bring. And if we wanted to bring more stuff, we could. But
No, that
we only
worked
did
out,
2. That
actually.
worked out really
That
well.
really worked
so
out,
we're spending
yeah.
our Thanksgiving in Delaware with our aunt and uncle, and my parents are already there, so we'll be able to see them. That'll be real nice. Our cousins will be there and stuff. So that's going to be a lot of fun. It's only an hour and 15 minutes away, so it's a short trip. We can go up and come back the same day. That's the best to me.
Yeah.
Because I
it
really
is
don't
the
feel
best.
like doing a whole
Because
lot.
Thanksgiving is not a long break, so you
Right.
got to kind of just, get it in
Yeah.
and enjoy your time at home.
Now,
the
for
time
some
that you
people,
had.
it's shorter than others. Like yours is a week, and people I know, some of them didn't
when
get
I
out
was in
till
public
yesterday.
school, it was 3 days.
Right, which is
So,
whack.
yeah.
Yeah, so you get a whole week. That's actually
Yeah.
pretty good. You can
It
do
is.
something with that.
It is. You
know
can.
what I'm saying?
You can. I can be up
Anyway.
in my bed for a couple days.
That's true.
Yes.
Horace said, I think I may need to rescue the oxtails from Mom's.
Oh.
Oxtails.
That
Lord
is
have
what we
mercy.
need to be having.
All the time.
Yes.
I need oxtails on a regular basis.
I depend on other people in restaurants for oxtails, but I could learn how to make them myself. I really could.
You should.
I really should. The things that we really like. You know what I'm saying? Like we love oxtails. We love curry goat. Why I
Right.
can't make that?
I don't know.
I mean, I could, but I
it's hard
depend
to find goat.
on. I depend on certain people who do a great job with it in
Right.
restaurants that I
Right.
like to
Right.
do that. But I might need to add that to my repertoire.
You need to. Saba, we need to say congratulations to you, and I think the Chimes need to know this.
Yes, everyone needs to know
Apple
this.
gave us the whole week off. And when she says us, she does mean us. Like we literally are working with her, through her, vicariously at Apple now. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations,
That is a
Saba.
huge deal that you are working for Apple, and we're glad you got
Yes.
the whole week off.
Exactly.
And we're so glad to be working with you and Apple now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, lovely Rose. Hi.
Well, she said, y'all disappointed for a while. Sorry, lovely Rose.
Disappeared, honey.
Oh, sorry. Disappeared. I can't read. You know what I'm saying?
We did.
We did.
And we halfway back. Halfway
Yeah,
back.
Yeah. So, real quick, tonight's show is brought to you by us.
You are listening.
Sorry.
My husband don't know how to press the buttons now.
It's brought to you by us, and we want you to go to our website, justjohnapril.com, because you can check out something that's going on right now. We have a special Thanksgiving sale for you, a Black Friday sale for our 30-day intimacy challenge. You can
right
see it
there
right
on
there
the
on the screen.
screen.
You know what I'm saying?
So the coupon code is Friday50, 50% off. And, we just had somebody contact us recently to tell us that they have a new baby, and it was because of the 30-day intimacy challenge.
Right. They were like, this is a challenge
they
baby right here.
actually have a baby, so they're calling the baby, the challenge baby, the intimacy challenge baby. So
Which
that
is
was
hilarious.
exciting.
You know what? I was like, yo,
was
we're
exciting.
out here literally adding to the population
Yes.
because of our program.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Which is not exactly the
Now,
point.
if you don't
but,
want any more kids, you can still do this. You just have to make sure you do what you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
Okay.
So all you got to do is go to our website. We got a couple of things there. You can see on our website, our challenge will be on the right, but on the left, you will see a free intimacy assessment. And the intimacy assessments are really good because at the very least, it could start a conversation between you and your spouse.
Yeah.
Because you may think your intimacy level is high and your spouse may think your intimacy level isn't quite as high.
Right.
And it can start a conversation between you guys, and you can say, how do we get this higher? I know how. Join our intimacy challenge.
That's right. And Jeremiah talking about something. Y'all the reason why the world at 8 billion now.
I don't think it's all the way us. You know what I'm saying? But we added at least one. We know that. You know what I'm saying?
Saba talking about I was ready to buy, but I don't want no more kids.
Yeah. You don't need no more, Saba.
No.
We're not trying to, you know what I'm saying?
You need to get Egu to snip it, and then y'all can
Then
take
you
the
can
challenge.
just join the challenge
Okay,
and
join the
do
challenge
anything you
after
want.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so go to our website, justjohnapril.com. Check out everything. There's a bunch of stuff there, but the intimacy challenge is absolutely free. Excuse me. The intimacy assessment is absolutely free. The challenge, of course, is 50% off right now.
That's right.
With the coupon code Friday50.
50.
All right, so we want to talk about kind of a little catch up on where we've been, what we've been doing, what's been going on. I did not add this. You didn't want me to anyway, so that's good. I didn't put a video.
Somebody else. Oh, you didn't add that video.
People were asking about that.
So
the first thing is we downsized. Now, you probably knew that already. Because
we talked about that beforehand. But guys, like when we say downsize, like.
So when you think downsize, right, you're probably thinking, go from a house to like, I don't know, maybe a townhouse, something like that. Mm-hmm. We're living in an apartment.
Very small apartment.
Extremely
it's nice,
small.
but it's very, very small.
But it's fun.
It's really been fun. We've gotten a lot. I mean, we're already a close family, but we didn't know we could even get closer than that.
I agree with you.
So we're even closer. It's actually great because our kids are John's about to be out.
Right.
Julie has a few years, but John's about to be out. And he said to us the other day, he was like, thank you guys for everything. I just really appreciate, us being together. Like, this has been a nice time.
That was a tender
and
moment, wasn't it?
It was really sweet. And we're looking for a house,
mm-hmm.
but we're still downsizing.
Mm-hmm.
But this is nice. Like, I'm almost like, I'm good.
I'm good too. No, I'll be 100 with you. I would not leave this place that we're staying in right now if the kids were fine.
I agree.
Like
if the kids, I mean, they're good.
John
but
and Julia don't have their own rooms
they're
right now.
They're sharing a space,
and usually it's not like that.
And so that can be a little frustrating, I know, for them.
Yeah,
but they're good,
right,
most of the time. And
yes.
we allow John to go do what he needs to do, Julia.
Mm-hmm.
So. But if it wasn't for them, if they didn't need their own space, I would stay here.
Yeah. Horace asked to leave the state. No.
No.
In fact, Horace, we didn't even leave the town.
We're
we moved from Laurel to Laurel. We still live in Laurel.
It's about 18 minutes up.
Yeah. So we're in a different part of Laurel.
Different
There's
county?
a different county. We're in Howard County now. We were in Anne Arundel County, Laurel before, but now we're in Howard. But anyway. So we're really close to all the stuff we want to be. And then April's sister moved here. These are all the update things that happen.
Guys, and we're working at the same school.
And
it's
they're working together.
We're working as teammates.
They're both in the middle school. Y'all
it's
have
the best
no idea.
thing ever. When we leave each other every day, we be like,
I don't know how many people haven't seen Color Purple out here.
Yeah, y'all would know what I'm talking about. Right. Yes, Courtney, can you believe that?
It's really nice.
Can you believe that? Yes.
So
this is our dream. This has been our dream. Hey,
Wanda.
What's up?
What's up?
This has been our dream, guys, since we were younger. We're like, we're going to live in the same neighborhood. We're going to work at the same school. And, of course, that never happened. But now we're at the same school. We tried to live in the same neighborhood. My sister just moved into a house, and we tried to move in the same neighborhood. But
I mean, we still haven't bought a house, so it could happen.
It still could happen.
Never know.
It just didn't work out because a couple of the houses that we liked there, they got bought up quickly. But it could still happen. We're looking.
The housing market here is bananas. So even though things have slowed across the country because the interest rates are higher, it doesn't matter. It's still
don't matter.
like
it's like 2 days.
We'll look at
the
a house and
pending.
the next day is pending.
Yeah. So it's like even anyway. Yeah. I just feel like God is gonna, hold the place.
We're
patient.
He's got it.
Because I really want to stay here.
I do too.
Honestly. But for the kids' sake, we need to go.
So we moved. April's sister moved here. our son got a car. So John has his own car now.
So he's been driving himself everywhere.
And he's a senior, so he also decided where he wanted to go to school. He decides going to Oakwood, which is our alma mater, of course, and so we're excited about that. We didn't
no pressure,
suggest it, didn't pressure, nothing. He just went to OU Live, which is their like college days kind of.
And we just talk about Oakwood all the time in our house, so no pressure though.
Well, we just say like
no, we do. We talk about our Oakwood days.
Oakwood.
Exactly. Every time we go somewhere,
right?
And yes, Primo. Way too much energy.
Yeah,
yes.
the Many Hot Girls together.
Yes, definitely.
It doesn't make any sense.
But he just got John got a little. What did he get?
So technically, he bought his own car. He bought a 2006, or was it 2009? 2009 Toyota Camry, and so it's a very reliable car. In good shape. He actually got it from kind of a family member, and so he paid like $1,200 for it. We went half with him.
Yeah.
So anyway, he's doing great. He really, but he it's just he's like a little man. You know what I'm saying? Like a girl he's talking to. You know what I'm saying? Going out and stuff like that. And anyway, it's not. It's happening really fast.
Actually, it's so funny because I don't know how I would have responded to this if it wasn't for quarantine. It's like quarantine made me be like, I am so happy he's going out.
Right.
I'm so
right.
Yes, you may go. Can I go to this party? Yes, go.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we're saying yes to everything.
We're saying yes to everything because it's like they were indoors for so long and not able to do so much.
Yeah.
So much they missed out on that. I'm like, whenever John and Julian want to go to a party, want to go somewhere, do something, yes, you can go. Yeah. And I'm ready for them to go and be out.
The funny thing is, one of our friends lives here. Some of our friends live here who we know from high school, and the father said to me, I've been telling my son that he needs to go out every week, like every weekend for the next 3 months, something like that. And he was like, I'm basically telling him if he doesn't do that there's some privileges he's going to miss out on. And I was like, yo, I'm about to do the same thing. So I had one conversation with John. I said, yo, man, you need to be going out more. I said, you have a car now. I was like, bro, when I had a car, I never was home.
Every week, even during the week.
Right. I've been going out all the time.
How are
so he took us up on that, and he's been going out, and that's been good. So anyway,
I'm
the
really
point
happy
is,
about that. Yeah.
Our house is going to be empty pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be nice.
Hi,
Amber.
Sissy.
Oh, you were just talking about us? Were you saying where are they? Did they die? Why have they been gone so long? You know what I'm saying? How come we haven't heard from them?
Hey, Amby.
Good to see you, Amber.
We'll see you at Christmas. I don't know if y'all going to be in town, but
yeah, we're supposed to be coming down to Atlanta for that. So we'll see.
Yeah, so okay, guys. John finally got a Tesla. You know that. That's another thing.
I don't know why you're saying John got a Tesla when I've barely driven the car.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to say this. I've said this before. I said it on a reel, but I don't know if it's because we have not had a newer car since we got married.
The newest car we've had since we got married, we got a Camry. It was like 3 years old.
That was the newest car we ever had.
But we sold it after like 2 months.
Right. So we really didn't have it that long.
Right. Every other car's been like at least 5 or 6 years old.
Exactly. So we never really had a new car. So I'm saying, do I like this car so much because we've never had a new car, or because it's actually amazing? Like, which one is it? I don't know. Y'all will have to tell me because this is because we finally. I mean, this car is 2 years old though. We got a 2020. We don't ever get brand new, right?
We've never done it.
But 2 years is new to me, right?
Right, it is.
So we got a brand new car because it's 2 years.
Right, it's smelled new.
And I'm wondering, is it because I've never had a new car, or is it because it's a Tesla? Like, I'm trying. Y'all let me know, because this ride, this is the best.
So it's the one car that we have, because April's car died, and then I traded mine in, and we decided just to have one car. So we've been having. Technically, we got 2 cars in the household because John has a car, so it's not really that bad. But this is the only car we have, and there's no gas payments anymore. I have gone to a gas station to go inside to get some food. That's it. I'm not going to gas stations. It's crazy.
It is kind of crazy.
And when we go to superchargers, when we're on like trips or whatever, it costs like $8 to fill up your.
And it's fun because I can watch Netflix on the big screen while we're sitting there. It's
great.
Just the ride, the auto drive, just autopilot. That is nice. Just like, it's too much. I'm serious, y'all. It's so crazy because I put on my blinker one time and I didn't have it on auto drive. And autopilot. And I was sitting there waiting for the car to go on the next lane because I'm used to, and I'm like, I'm gonna not know how to drive anymore. I didn't even go into the next lane because I expected the car to do it. That's a problem.
Right. That is a problem.
I need to. That's a little too much.
So bottom line is, all I'm really saying is, I don't know why she keeps calling it my car.
It is
when
my
I
car.
barely drive it.
So Pearl is Tesla's name.
Exactly.
Tesla's name,
Right, we
Pearl.
called her Pearl.
Because Pearly Gates, the Lord gave it to us. This is from the Lord. Okay,
Exactly.
this is from the Lord.
And it's pearl white.
And it's
That's the
pearl
color.
white. What did Paul say?
Paul said, when we got a car, we barely went to school anymore. We went out every day. We were going out all the time. That's true.
True.
Our first car was a 1986 Toyota Corolla. It was actually Dad's car that he gave to us when he got a Honda Accord or something like that. And it only had 3 working doors. It was a stick shift.
Working door.
I mean, it was dope.
Yeah, well, mine was a stick shift. I had a 240 SX
Yeah, I remember that
Nissan.
too.
I loved my car, and I
Love
got
that
so
car
many
too.
tickets. I got so many tickets in that car. My license almost got taken.
I don't remember that. I mean, I
Yes.
remember you getting a lot of tickets. I don't remember your license almost
Cop
getting
said
taken.
to me, "This is it. If you get another ticket,
What?
you're getting your license
Oh, my
taken."
goodness, man. That thing could whip.
And
though.
you actually paid for that last ticket, and it was like almost $300.
I paid for that ticket because you came to visit me.
I know.
You were coming to visit
I
me
know.
when you got caught speeding.
Yes.
That's the only reason why. Okay, so Primo says, can you imagine being a kid doing something wrong in school and turning around with Kim over one shoulder and April over the other shoulder? Cue scary music. Duh, 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 duh. Hold on. You're right. I cannot imagine that.
That has taken place.
Amber
We are
says,
very sweet teachers.
what?
What do you mean, what?
I will.
I'm
Okay.
a very sweet
I think
teacher.
you're both sweet teachers, but I also think those
Who don't
kids
play.
walk around with the fear of God in them.
Fear of God is good.
There you go.
That's good.
Okay.
Sweet teachers who don't,
Who don't play?
Right.
Amber says,
Be
saying
sweet.
we haven't talked or seen you guys. Yeah, I know.
I
It's
know,
been crazy.
Amber.
And not
I
Amber
know.
talking about, hey, Paul. So she, you know what I'm saying? She sees him in there. Camille says she loves the Tesla. April says, so yeah, see, she knows the deal. Thank you, Camille. But,
Well, thank you,
know the
Camille.
deal.
I'll take that.
Philip, seriously, like, I don't think you'll be disappointed.
You need to get one.
I think you would
Yes.
love it, especially, your commute. You work at the GC, right? I'm pretty sure. Or the
Really?
NAD building. Yeah.
What?
Philip's here.
No way.
Yeah, babe.
Why
He's
did I
here.
know that?
It's hard to know who's in
Oh,
Maryland,
my
man. There's so many
goodness.
people here.
That's crazy. I didn't even. Yeah.
Have we eaten takeout in the Tesla yet?
Takeout?
So kinda. Yesterday, I took the kids. April was not with us. Me and John and Julia went to Plant Burger, which is in.
Columbia.
No, what's the name of the store it's in? It's
Oh,
in it's
yeah,
in
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
Yeah.
And the kids didn't want that, so I went to get Plant Burger. They wanted something else, so John got pizza and Julia got sushi, and we ate that. Not the whole thing, but some of it in the car while we were sitting there.
I don't really trip. I mean, I've eaten like eggs in the morning in the car.
Right. You'll
you know,
eat on your way.
The
to
only
work or
thing is,
whatever.
one time the kids were eating in the car. I forgot what they were eating, but it was like snacks from their lunchbox or something.
It was something
when they
greasy.
got out. It was greasy
Yeah.
and it was crummy.
Yeah.
And when they got out, there were crumbs all in the crack
And
of the
grease
seats.
all
I
on
was
the
like,
seats.
I was like, come on, y'all. Like, I mean, really, like, seriously. Give us a couple months. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a couple of months before I have to get my fingers. You know how you have to go in and get the crumbs out like this in the crack?
right.
I had to take it out like that. I'm like, really, guys? So, I know that's
so
how it's
funny.
going to be.
So Jeremiah's saying it's both. I think he's answering your question about whether or not it's because it's new or whatever. Or is it just because it's a nice car? So the Tesla, it's advanced as
That's
crazy,
crazy, yeah.
and then
And then
it's
it's
also
also-
a breath of fresh air.
That's true. I guess it's both.
It might be both.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I guess so. So I was
Yeah,
saying,
Phillips
you
at
have
the-
to tell me.
Phillips at the
because-
NAD.
Okay.
So you're not very far from where we live,
That's
actually.
true. We're very close to the NAD.
Paul
Abe,
says,
is
Abe,
that the
is that the same
240?
240 I crashed into in the driveway? Yes.
Did he crash? He crashed mine. I had to get. You sure it was mine?
Your car was
I
parked.
thought mom and daddy's car.
He hit that one first.
Oh,
Your car was parked in the driveway. He was
Right.
coming out of the back of the
that's
thing. He didn't realize your
right.
car was there, and he hit it. And we had to get the
Right.
right quarter panel fixed or something like
Yes.
that. And then you parked your car there a few weeks later, and he did the same thing again.
right. Yes.
So yes, Paul,
that
that's
is
the
it.
one. Who fixed it for us? Because Frankie didn't do
Frankie.
didn't do body work. It had to have been somebody
I don't
else.
know. Y'all paid for it.
Paul said, "Yeah, I went on a spree."
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah, I don't remember who it was that who did the other one, but yeah, we ended up paying for it. Did we pay for it, or did Dad pay for it?
I mean, of course, Dad paid for it. You didn't pay for it.
Well, we had money. I mean, we
Y'all
all
ain't
had
had no
jobs. We had money.
Please. Y'all did not have no money to be paying for a car to get fixed.
Probably right.
Probably. I know you did not have money for that.
Okay, we have one more. Paul said Dad did. So
Of
Dad
course,
paid for it.
Dad did. Like what? That's not even a question.
Okay, the last piece of news that we have to share has to do with something big that's happened since we've been gone. A reason why we haven't really come back quickly.
Everybody probably already knows.
They may already know.
Dad found a guy to fix it from the church. I didn't even know that.
Really?
But I knew you paid, Dad. I knew you paid.
Yeah, that's it. I paid.
Oh, thanks, Dad. And my car was fixed very nicely because I didn't even.
I
I don't
gotta
even
fix
remember
it from
being
the
upset
church.
about that.
I don't remember that at all. Yeah, you weren't tripping.
I wasn't.
No, honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't like it was totaled or nothing. It was just the right quarter panel that it
I
got
know, but you
dented
know when
in,
you
know
have
what
your
I'm
little first car and you
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
but I didn't. I don't know. I don't remember being upset about that.
You weren't. Okay, so here's the last piece of news, and that is Scott Hines.
Scott.
Oh my goodness, what's up, man?
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time for real.
Marine Vet
Carlos.
Hey guys.
So happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. You too, man. Dad said he had a body shop. I didn't even remember that
wow.
guy. I don't know who you're even talking about. Okay, so here's the last piece of news. You probably already know it. After December 3rd, I won't be a pastor anymore.
Well, you'll still be a pastor, babe, right?
I won't have a church.
But you'll still be
I
a
mean,
pastor. You
I
can't say I won't be a
guess.
pastor anymore.
I mean, I guess I'll be
You're
a
still
pastor. I guess I'll be. Oh, hi, Scott said Neela's watching too. What's up,
Hey,
Neela?
Neela.
You
Your
know what?
kids, guys, your
You know what?
kids are so big.
Did Skylar just have a birthday?
Yes, she did.
It might not have been
Yes,
Skylar. It might have
was
been.
Skylar. I thought she did. Well, they look so much alike, I couldn't tell who was who. Your children.
Whoever it is, happy birthday. You had one of your kids had a birthday.
They're
like
all just so
last
grown.
week.
I can't believe it.
So anyway, I have been.
Oh, she's 10. What?
Wow.
Oh, my
10 what?
goodness.
Like 10 days, 10 weeks. I'm saying, what are we talking about here? There's no way it's 10 years.
I can't believe that.
It was
I
Skylar.
thought it was Skylar.
Man, happy birthday, Skylar.
I know.
10 years old. You
cutie.
believe that? Man, we getting old. Anyway,
Speak for yourself.
you're right. I'm
Okay.
getting old.
Okay.
So starting December 1st, I will be the associate director for pastoral ministries for the Potomac Conference. I'm going to be working with the pastors in the DMV area, coaching and supporting, encouraging. I guess hiring
ADD
to.
updates.
Yeah, they are. We're going all over the place.
I know. We're excited. You know, we haven't talked to y'all in so long.
It's been a long time.
Yes.
Like April would say.
It's been a long time.
Anyway, so my last sermon is December 3rd. And so basically once you announce to a church that you'll be leaving, things get much busier because everybody's saying, oh, wow, you only have till December 3rd. So let's try to make sure we do this and that and the other. So we're doing a whole lot. So April and I have really been trying to come back for probably the last 2 months. And things keep happening that keep us from being able to come back. And so the plan is we're doing this one. We got this idea from Primo, our top chime.
Yeah, thank you, Primo.
To do a Thanksgiving special and then do a Christmas special and then come back strong for 2023. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Because with all this other stuff going
we
on.
need to do this, babe.
Yeah. So it's a lot of other things happening. So we'll see you guys again after this show. We'll see you guys again for the Christmas special that we're going to do. And then starting the new year, we'll come back every Wednesday or whatever like we were doing before. And, you know.
Okay, so this is the question.
And thank you, by the way. I
because-
got some congratulations from
Yes.
Crystal and Abdel. Abdel! Oh my goodness. That's
Abdel!
Jason Fernandez's little sister.
Oh, it is. Hey.
And Courtney, thank you very much. And Eugenia as well said awesome. So thank you.
Yes.
Philip
Saba.
too. Sorry about your new leadership role. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so John taking on this role, we've never not had a church. Thanks, Eugenia.
Yeah.
Since we've been married.
Right.
So it's been 20, it'll be 22 years on December 17th. And
I started pastoring June 1 of 2000, and we got married in December 2000. So when you married me, I was already a pastor. So
Yes.
so your church was always whatever church I was pastoring, and same thing with the kids. So they've never had an option of where they could be members of a church.
Right.
So for the first time, I won't be pastoring a church, so they'll be able to decide, or we'll be able to decide where we want to go.
And I don't even know how to do that.
So we need advice.
We don't really know. Like, I mean, I know you want the pastor to be able to preach and stuff like that, but is that because I know, you may not get the best preacher, but the church might be great. So
Right.
how do you do that?
So
How do you
give us some
figure
advice.
out-
What are the things that you guys look for in a church? What are the things we should be looking for to try? Nate, Lil
Hey,
Man says, congratulations. Thank you, man.
Hey.
What are the things you guys look for in a church? And what are the things you can tell us that would give us advice on how to pick one? So let me also say, we kind of decided that the kids should be able to make the decision because they've never had the option of being able to pick a church. So we said, we'll let them kind of decide. But what are the things that we should actually,
Well, you're right. Paul says it is unwise to join the church.
No, he asked a question.
Oh, it's unwise to join the
Is
church.
it unwise to join the church
Yes,
that
it
you
is.
just left? It's not just unwise. It's actually in my conference, they have a policy against it.
For 2 years.
I have to sign a paper that says I will not be a member of Tacoma Park for 2 years. So I can join that church after 2 years. But
And
that
really,
can't be that before.
John is not this type of pastor or person, but you never know. You might have a pastor who leaves a church, and then the next pastor comes in, and the other pastor tries to manipulate the members in the background. You know, you don't want that. So
you got to leave and get out of the way
Yeah.
and let the other person figure out how they're going to do and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So that's not even an option. I actually wouldn't mind
think
just
that-
staying there, but you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But there's no way. We can't do
Yeah.
that. We got to let the next person do their thing. And I think it's also healthy for the members to not be seeing you all the time too, because they have to allow for the next person to be the leader.
True.
And there's no way to do that if the other person's
because
still
then they'll
there,
keep
all
coming
involved.
to him about
Yeah.
stuff. Look, we know that's true.
Yeah.
That's what they'll do.
Yeah.
That's what they'll do. Because even when we leave, they still come to us if
Facts.
they didn't attach to the next pastor right
Facts.
away.
Facts.
They still come
So
to
that's
you,
not an option.
You know.
You know what I'm saying?
Maya said, jump around, a church that disciples, community-oriented, youthful, growing. Yeah. True.
I like all of those things.
Yeah. We did say we're going to jump around at first.
I want to
figure
test out
out-
some different
test out,
churches to
yeah.
see. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have to join a
Cornelius Salmon,
church
thank you.
in your conference? Yes.
I do. It has to be a church in my
Mm-hmm.
conference that I'm a member of. Now, technically, though, the kids don't have to. Like, my membership has to be. Actually, yours does too, because you work for the conference as well. So you have to be. So we might as well.
But I'm saying you can go to other churches. I mean, you know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I can go other places.
You can go other
You know what I'm
places,
saying?
but I guess being a member or saying this is my church, I think that's the thing for me. It's like not having a church family right now or in a few weeks is kind of crazy.
I know, and I'm a
Because
little,
we've always
I'm a little
had-
nervous about it because I've never had that in
we've
my life.
always had a church family.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Primo says, so you need to do an additional special broadcast for pastoral couples in your new role. You can reach all who want to attend with a broadcast.
we
That's
already
probably
talked
a good
about
idea.
how we're gonna try to do some stuff with pastors and their wives and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's a good
That's
idea.
very important. Yeah.
O'Dyer talking about congratulations, Charlie. That's an inside joke about Charlie, but we won't tell that one tonight.
No, don't tell that one. I'm gonna save myself, but I taught April in first. What?
This is Crystal Reynolds saying that she taught you in first grade.
Hey, yes.
If you had a picture, we would be able to see.
No,
who you
I know who this is. We talked. Yes, because I said I remember you, and I know because you were one of my favorite teachers. Like I remember that.
Really?
And yes, because my first grade teacher passed away. Oh. Yes.
Like in the middle of the school year.
Yes.
And, wow. That's crazy.
And
man.
your name, what is your this is your married name, right? Reynolds is your married name.
So you'd remember her as Miss whatever she was when you were actually.
Yes, please tell me your maiden name.
Yeah.
Because I know, because I have some good stories about those days. I remember. Yes, Miss Hobart, I remember.
Okay. So there you go.
Yes. Hi, we talked. She DM'd me. We did connect a little bit.
That's
I
cool,
so
man.
remember you were one of my favorites. I have you on my list as one of my favorites when I think about it because as a teacher, I kind of,
You want to emulate certain people and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You were always so sweet. I remember you as my teacher. Like
That's
you
dope
were.
that somebody who taught you in the first
Really?
grade can have that kind of impact
Yes,
on you. You still remember.
I remember.
That's a big deal.
Yes.
Wow.
And I remember us all getting in trouble one time for talking during.
I'm sure you were one of the ones talking. You probably leading the
Oh,
conversation.
I know I was. I don't know if I was talking in first grade.
Really?
No, I wasn't as talkative.
Back then.
I don't know.
I
You
started-
tell me.
Started
You tell me.
It started in second grade. So Nate Lau says, check out the Adventist Church of Bedside. That's actually not a bad
Actually,
idea. man.
Nate, I said that we should see John. Let me tell you about my husband. He don't really like Bedside Baptist. I do, but John doesn't really like Bedside Baptist because he wants to get a word because he's always the one giving a word. So
Right.
he likes to go get a word.
I do.
So he wants to go, but I be wanting to go to Bedside Baptist
So honestly,
just for a few weeks.
I don't mind that now that there's so many options online. Like I'll check out Oakwood and I'll check out Revision and stuff like that, and I'll have my lineup So I'm cool with that, but I can't do that for long.
No, he
maybe
can't do
2
that for
weeks,
long.
something like that. Maybe 3, but at some point I got to get involved with an actual church and see real
Yeah.
people and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Camille says, for me, it's praise and worship and how inclusive the church is with developing the kids.
I think that's more important to me too. Praise and worship, and
You normally
kids.
sing on with the praise team.
I
And stuff.
know.
You be
That's
on the
what I'm
praise team.
saying.
So,
Praise and worship,
yeah.
and John and Julia having friends at church.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's pretty important.
Yes, that's very important.
What about the members of congregations that you baptized? I believe every shepherd keeps their flock. Yeah. So what ends up happening?
That's true.
Usually, the people that I'm involved with bringing into the church, I end up having a connection with them, no matter how many churches I pastor afterwards. So, like April just said, the people that I baptized at Decatur and the people I baptized at Emmanuel Temple and the people I baptized in Milledgeville and Dublin, they still keep in contact because we had that kind of I think they still connect with their pastor. They don't call me like every week, but when something major happens, they usually let me know. And so a lot of times is what happens.
That is very true.
Yeah. So anyway, I
and
know
some people say you'll always be their pastor and stuff like that. So
there are a couple that say
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
like no matter what, but, and that feels good. That's nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
anyway, Primo says, for me, must have good preaching, good music. For my wife, must have meaningful relationships.
True.
Yeah. So I'm looking for the preaching. I'm looking for a word that I can get that, like April says, I don't normally get that, from church because I'm normally the one that has to preach. And so I really want that. So I'm going to be disappointed if the church the kids choose is like a church that doesn't have a good preacher.
I know you will be disappointed.
And I think they'll
will
want
too.
that too.
I mean, I
though.
want a good preacher.
I think
too.
they want that too. So
Yeah.
I hope, we probably have some.
I need a church that doesn't go long.
Me too.
I
can't
really
be there
need
till
a
3
church.
and stuff like
no,
that. You know what I'm saying?
I can't do that.
It's too much.
Changing church is a struggle. We moved from Maryland to Tennessee recently. Oh, wow.
Man. Yeah,
it is.
And are you having a tough time, Gary, finding like you had something you liked in Maryland, and then when you moved, you're struggling to find something? That is probably hard. One thing I like is in Maryland, there's a lot of options. So I feel
There are
like,
a lot
you know
of
what I'm
options,
saying?
yeah.
So I'm talking about PMC, pillow, mattress, and comforter.
PMC, exactly. Just for a couple weeks.
Crystal said, she says, the reason I went into teaching. You are the reason I went into teaching.
Wow.
You mean like her class or April specifically? Because that would be
Probably my
crazy
class.
if a first grader, that would be bananas. And you would be able to put that on your resume. You know what I'm saying? As a first grader.
Oh, she said she's proud of
That's so
me.
nice. Primo says from Romania, he's at Oakwood every week virtually.
Yeah.
I would be
I'm
too,
at,
man.
we're
You
at
know what I'm
Oakwood
saying?
every week too. Because in the
we
afternoon
usually come
we come
home
and we watch Oakwood.
You know what I'm saying? And see
Yes.
what Deb talking about.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
After 2 years COVID, I burned down bedside. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying, Horace.
But see, no, we didn't have bedside Baptist
we had it for
during
like,
COVID.
babe, we had it for
We
like
only
6
had-
months.
Me and you, we did. We didn't
Yeah.
go back to the church.
At
we
first,
were doing it at church.
No, at first we were doing it at home.
Okay.
And it was us staying up late to get the video
Yeah,
together,
yeah.
and Mikhail was at church doing the video from
Right,
church.
right.
Then after
That
about
wasn't
6
6
months,
months.
it was. It might have been 3. Whatever it was a
John
long time.
never is good with knowing how long something was.
It was too long for me. That's all I know. And then we started doing the actual services
Yeah.
live from the sanctuary with an empty church, which was so much better.
Right.
Because at least we got to see some people. You know what I'm
True.
saying? Let me see.
Is there?
I think the beauty of all the online churches, you can have the community church in person, but outsource the sermons online. That's true. That is nice. So you can always get a word online.
Got it.
But you can at least get the
Very
community part that you want from church.
Very true.
That's a very good point.
And that's why we're going to let our kids decide
Exactly.
because they need the community.
Exactly. That's
know,
the point.
yeah.
Primo says some people like virtual church because there are no real people in the room commenting for a friend. Okay. So Cornelius wants to forward a happy birthday to Skylar, Scott and Neela. So we put that up on the screen for him so that you can send that to her. Let her know. You know what I'm saying? April has me
Rotten or rotten is probably what that meant.
the best teammate ever.
Yes.
April is a, and
Listen,
Eugenia was a great teammate too.
Eugenia
though.
was
You
the
know what I'm
best teammate, is the best teammate. Like, she was amazing to work with.
saying? I know.
Love working with Eugenia.
Yeah, she said rotten.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be.
You
guess.
had me rotten too, honey, because everyone's compared. I'm like, So having my sister is like working with you again.
Right.
You know, like I mean, Eugenia really was just the best teammate.
All right, so
Yes.
that's enough of that. It's 9:36. We actually want to do something tonight that's related to relationships and Thanksgiving and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to play a little game. We have a game tonight we are going to call Shallow Thanksgiving.
It's a game?
Yes, the Shallow
Okay.
Thanksgiving
I didn't know this
game.
was a game.
And in this game, April has to name 3 things about me that she's thankful for that other people might think is like insignificant or shallow, and I have to do the same thing. And kind of the reason behind this is, you know, I think thankfulness is a big deal, obviously, at Thanksgiving time, and we need to be thankful. But I think sometimes we sort of put certain things on a pedestal, and we're like, when we say what we're thankful for, it has to be some big deal kind of thing.
Right.
But I think sometimes your thankfulness could be something that's like a little bit shallow, like no big deal, like something nobody.
Insignificant, or, you know.
Maybe it's insignificant to other people. you
Right,
know
or
what I'm saying?
shallow to other people.
Yeah.
You know, we were reading something this week, and it was just talking about how, you know, we don't need to just negate people's shallow feelings about something that we might think is shallow.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Like, just because it's shallow to you doesn't mean that it's not meaningful to them.
It actually
right?
said that God works through the shallow things too. It's something like that. Like don't diminish the thing because it doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. God's working in all the little mundane, shallow stuff that's like not that deep. So we
So
thought
we shouldn't, like, throw it out because it's shallow.
exactly right.
Right.
So this may be a little embarrassing. I don't know.
I'm
I have
about
no.
to say, I don't know what he gonna say.
I don't know what I'm going to say yet either. I'm waiting to see what you say first, and then I'm going to make my answer.
I can only
based
think
on
of
that.
one thing right now. I'm gonna keep thinking since this is a game.
So basically,
So are
we
they
want you
playing the
guys.
game too?
Yeah, so they're supposed to do it with their spouse. If your spouse
Okay.
is anywhere in the vicinity, or even if they're not, you can think of yours and
Or your
share with them later.
significant other,
That's
whatever.
true. That's right. It could be
You
your
know.
significant other.
Oh, Wanda, we love you too.
Yes, we do. And Gabby's saying, "Hey, Tessie fan."
Hey, Gab. She's been trying to get us to get a test for years.
Oh my goodness, man! Literally, like 4 years.
Since I was working with her.
She's like a Tesla evangelist.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to think of 3 things. And by the way, if your spouse is nowhere near where you are and you're going to like see them later on or something like that, that's when you have to share with them this thing, either 1, 2, or 3 things that you're thankful for.
that may seem to be insignificant to others or shallow.
Yes. Something about them, though, about who they are, about something they do, whatever. Just share that. So April's going to go first. You have to tell me
Okay.
what you are thankful for. Maybe that's shallow.
Okay. This is shallow to people. Some people think this is shallow. I've heard people say that this is shallow.
Okay.
But I am thankful that when I wake up in the morning and I look to my right, my husband is still very beautiful in the morning when he
Oh.
wakes up.
Wow. Is that shallow?
Yeah. Some people think that's shallow. Like, you know,
That I'm not
I
ugly when
like
wake
that
up?
you are not hideous when you wake up in the morning. I like that when you wake up, I'm like, ooh, he's real cute when I open my eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
That might be shallow to
I
somebody.
can't use the exact same one, but I do think the same thing about you. But I
You
can't
can't
use the
do
I
that.
can't use
Yeah,
the
you
exact- I'm
can't
not
do
gonna
that. No.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess my first shallow thing that I'm thankful for is that you have a nice body odor. Now,
What?
I should say you really don't have one, but so
I was not expecting to hear
so
that.
there are some people who they just have a scent. They don't stink, but they just have like a scent that is not necessarily always
You
pleasing.
know, I broke up with a guy because he had a scent. And it didn't stink.
I remember that.
It was just a scent that every time I was like, I don't know.
Well, I'm thankful for your scent.
Aw,
That's a big deal. You know what I'm
that's a
saying?
big deal. I don't know if that's shallow to me.
Primo says everybody has body odor. Well, he meant body.
A body
He said order.
Yeah,
But
everyone has
anyway,
a body
he meant
order.
Right.
Order, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I guess what I'm saying is April's body odor is always pleasant. I like her order, her body odor, no matter what, and I'm thankful for that. That's like a big deal to me. You know what I'm saying?
Aw. Okay.
And it may seem like a small thing, but you know.
Yes. Okay. So let's get somebody's, and then we'll come.
Okay.
back.
Okay. So
we'll
we
come
have a
back.
couple
Yeah.
more here. Let me change this. Primo says, "I'm thankful when Shalita Davis 1 gets me a drink while I'm in bed or on the couch. 2, picks up my favorite meal on the way home without asking, and 3, thanks me for being the family leader.
Okay.
So that's interesting because some people might not care about any of that stuff, and they
Right.
might call that shallow.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
so here's the thing. I wonder, Primo, do you think that Shalita, who is watching right now, actually appreciates the fact that you thanked her for those things, or that you're glad that she's
Of course
like, are
she
these
does.
things? Because that's the other
Of
thing about
course she
this.
does.
The thing is, even the insignificant stuff, in my opinion, when you thank me for the stuff that's insignificant,
Mm-hmm,
or when you show thankfulness for stuff like that, it kind of takes you by surprise because I'm expecting you to thank me for the big stuff. But sometimes you'll say something about something that I didn't even know you thought about,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, oh man, it makes me feel really good. And I'm not even a words of affirmation guy. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
you're not.
I don't care about that at all. But
Okay, so
somehow
back
that
to
does
me.
it. Okay, all right,
Use
all right.
them, okay.
So
the
we'll
next
take
one
Horace's
I
next
would
later.
say is that you, I really appreciate. And this is shallow, but I really love that you like to eat in bed like I do. No, that's very important because I love eating. Like that's my favorite thing to do. Oh man, it is. It's my favorite thing to do. My
It is
favorite
mine
thing to do
too.
is eat.
Yeah,
Okay.
eating is a lot of fun.
And so to eat in the bed while
Yes.
watching a show
Right.
is one of my favorite things to do.
And if I didn't like that, you'd be like, oh
If
man,
you didn't like that, that would really bother me.
really?
Yes, I would have a hard time with that. But if you were like, nah, let's go to the table,
Right.
you know, or you know, some people are like, do no eating in the bed.
Right,
like,
right, right.
no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no,
We
you know,
never
that's
doing that.
awful. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
yeah,
Why
yeah,
would you
yeah,
do that?
yeah.
But you know, whatever.
Right.
You know, you can do what you want to do. I love eating in the bed.
Right.
And if you did not love that, I mean, I don't even know if you love it. All I know is you do that whenever I want to. You're like,
Well, first of all,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not against it at all. I definitely like it. I wouldn't say I love that, but I definitely like
See,
it.
I love it.
I
And
like
so
it a
I
lot.
know that John does that more or is willing to do that because of me.
But it's not like it's a thing that I don't like or that I'm against or anything like that. So
No,
it's
I
nothing
do
like
know that. So anyway, I'm just saying
I can
I'm
take it or leave
thankful.
it. You probably would like to eat in the bed all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know that's not.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah, but I'm just saying
That's a
I
good
like
one.
that you have, and he like finds the best tray tables. I mean tray thingies for the bed, like not a table, but like a tray. What do you call those? Yeah.
It's not really a table, but it's just a tray.
A tray.
Yeah.
You know, he likes finding nice trays because he knows.
We have a few of them actually.
Yeah, he knows that I like the whole bringing the tray to the bed, sitting up, you know, eating cookies in the bed,
Right, getting
that kind
crumbs
of
in the
stuff.
bed.
Anyway, so that's my insignificant.
Horace says he hates eating in bed because it hurts his back. He was like he needs the
Yeah,
support.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I can see that too.
Yeah.
But I like it.
At least it's not about eating in the bed, though.
Right.
You got to be comfortable too. So,
Right. All right. So I got mine. While you were talking, I thought of mine. Mm-hmm. I absolutely love the fact that not only can you sing, but you like to sing, and that at any time we're in a car, whatever, you ready to sing with me.
You're right.
And,
I am.
And the fact that we can harmonize together. It's not like we're on the same note or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Sometimes
And-
you do take my alto, and I got to go down to tenor.
That is true. But,
But that's cool.
that's only because, I can pretty much sing all those parts. You know what I'm saying?
That's fine. I love
But anyway,
that. I love that.
I love that too. That may be insignificant and probably should not have been like a make or break. I have to marry a person that sings thing, but it was kind of on my list, which
It's
is
on my
weird.
list too. That's weird. No, but that seems like a shallow thing. I don't think if you couldn't, I would not have been like no.
Right.
But
I
that
think I still would have
was-
married you if you couldn't sing.
Right.
But it would have been
same.
hard.
It would have been hard, but that
Yeah.
is a shallow thing
Right.
that I
I
think
love the fact that you
I'd
love
have
it.
to put that on my list too.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not supposed to do that.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
you already know I think you look good in the morning too, so I put that on
Okay,
my list, even though it's
okay.
not quite on there
All right.
for real. But
So who's
okay,
next?
so Horace said, thankful for my wife's OCD. I haven't cleaned in 2 years.
I was gonna say that too.
And number 2, puts up with my crazy antics and jokes. And then 3, private. So are you
okay.
saying?
Number 3 is private.
Oh, it is private. You're not talking about your private. Okay, good. Just making sure.
John.
I'm just making sure. I didn't know how.
Why would you say that?
I've been talking about his privates. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Well.
That's
Number 3. That's nice.
cute.
Those are really good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Primo
Okay.
says, "What is your favorite song to hear April sing?" That's a good question. I guess it really, honestly, April has a really nice voice, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe the last thing that she's singing is the favorite thing. Why are you being so whatever?
I've never heard you say that.
I tell you, you have a beautiful voice all the
That's
time.
different. You're saying it differently, though.
Oh, am I?
That's so nice.
Anyway, April can really sing.
babe.
Jared says it's called a lap tray.
Oh, lap tray. That's it.
Chimes always know.
Exactly.
Karen says eating in the bed is life.
It is. It is the life, Karen. I agree. It is so wonderful.
It is the life.
And Wanda
Sorry.
says, I love chilling out, eating in the bed, and watching movies. Yes.
Yeah.
Me too.
Me too. It is fun.
That is just
is.
just the best.
You're right. So that's
Okay. So my last one.
Yeah.
Actually, it's crazy that Horace said, thankful for my wife's OCD. I cannot believe you said that because that was one of mine.
That was one of them. You can say
Mine
it.
was John's OCD. I love that he can literally organize anything and make it work, make it fit, make it, you know what I'm saying? Like the refrigerator is impeccable. You know, he puts away the food. Everything is in such a great order. And I mean, I'm not, you know, I can put things in a nice order.
Right.
But the way you do it, my dear, is
glad
just
you
so,
like that.
so I love his closet. His closet is color coordinated and everything is just, when he opens it, I'll be like, ooh, it just looks so, you know, looks so nice.
So first of all, Primo just said, John, getting lucky tonight. You're welcome. Let me just say, Primo, luck has nothing to do with it, my friend. But thank you also.
Oh my goodness. I knew that was coming.
My husband is not about that life. No eating in the bed.
Oh, but do you want to though, Sophia? Do you want to?
Now, Sophia, we blew you up earlier in the show.
We
We
did.
we didn't say it was you.
You're saying it now.
I'm
We
just letting you
said
know.
a couple.
I'm just letting you know we
Okay.
shouted you out earlier
We
in the
did
show.
shout you out,
That's all
but they
I'm saying.
didn't know.
You
So
what I'm saying?
just, because we don't know if y'all want everybody to know that. So we did not say your name. So back to, no, it's your turn.
It is my turn.
And then Camille
And I
has
think
one.
Camille has one there. Yes,
okay.
yes. So my insignificant thing. So I have a few actually to choose from.
Okay.
But this one is maybe not insignificant, but maybe it is.
Okay.
But I have to say it. Mm-hmm. So April's a really, really, really good mother. Like when I look at our kids and I see how they turned out, I mean, I know I had something to do with it too, but mostly April. And so
this doesn't sound shallow.
it may not be that shallow, but okay. So I don't want to
You
say it that
can't
way.
just say what you're thankful for, babe. You're messing up the game.
Let me not say it. Let me not say it that way. That she's a good mother. What I want to really say is I love the fact that she's so good with kids. So to be a good mother, I don't think you have to be necessarily good with kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's not make it a good mother. I
Okay,
just like the fact
okay.
that April's good with kids.
Okay.
And it's like she's been in. So I saw it from the beginning. Actually, Dad kind of taught me this when I was younger. He would say, watch your girlfriend and see how she is around people, and you might notice some stuff. And when I noticed, you were always a education major, so I knew you were going to be working with kids. But whenever kids came around you, you didn't have to really do anything. They automatically respected you, and they seemed to like you right away for whatever reason. It's like that sweet fear of God thing we were talking about earlier. Anyway, I love that. I absolutely love it. And I don't think that wasn't on my list. Like I didn't say to myself, my wife has to be good with kids. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I love that. I love that you're so good with kids. You're just
Aw, I
super
never heard you say that.
natural
Never heard
with
you say
kids.
that.
You've never heard me say that before?
Never.
So that makes it insignificant then, I guess, because you are expecting the big stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So that is okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
That
We'll
may be
take
shallow.
that.
But
We'll take that.
But if you want to be really shallow,
Babe,
maybe I shouldn't say this.
don't say it.
I have to. Like if I'm being super duper shallow,
Goodness.
like I love my wife's body shape.
Oh my
It is
goodness.
like
Why are
exactly
you-
everything that I want.
why-
Like
why do
literally
you need
everything.
to talk about
I'm
this?
just saying it's
Okay,
shallow.
Now cut it.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Thank you. Before this gets too far, because he will just keep on
The
going.
thing about the shape is
God.
even hold on. Even when
Stop.
like okay, so
Are you kidding me?
Hold on. Let me just share with my
No,
people
I'm
what the thing about the
afraid.
shape
I'm
is. It's not a
afraid.
big deal, but sometimes the shape morphs, right? Like your wife gets pregnant or something like that, so things get bigger or whatever. But the overall shape pretty much stays the same. You understand what I'm saying? I got some guys on here right now that know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, so
Sophia said, yes, I love eating in bed. Oh, and your husband doesn't like it. I'm so sorry.
oh, that's man. So y'all are basically unequally yoked in that area.
Well, hopefully you get it when you're like, either you're sick. I mean, that's not the best time to be. I'm sorry. Let me
Right.
not say that.
That's
But
true.
Mother's Day or, maybe, do you get it during that time?
I'm sure she gets breakfast in bed for
I
Mother's
know.
Day. I mean, he's not a savage. You know what I'm saying? He has to at least give his
Okay,
wife
read
something.
Camille's.
Okay,
Read
Camille. This is Camille's. I'm thankful for Roger when he walks me to the car in the morning, prays and kisses me goodbye.
That's so sweet.
Number 2, calls me to find out if I got to work safely. And then number 3, grateful for his calm demeanor.
I love that.
That is cool. So that sounds
It's so sweet.
sort of shallow, insignificant, maybe, but not. It sounds really sweet, so maybe not shallow.
Well,
but
not shallow
but maybe
necessarily, but
insignificant
we
to other
said
people.
shallow or insignificant.
Correct.
That could be
Yes.
insignificant to people.
Yes.
It's like just walking you to your car. Like that's not a
Exactly.
big deal, but it is.
Yes.
So I was not going to do another one because we did our 3.
Right.
But they're bringing things that are considered insignificant because I'm gonna just say, Camille, I agree because John, in the mornings he packs my bag and puts it in the car and gets me ready, and I don't know, that doesn't seem like that's a big deal, but it's such a big deal. I'm so thankful for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into it because I wasn't supposed to give a 4th.
That's fine. I gave a 4th. No big deal.
You gave a 4th?
I
You
said
did
your
give a
body
4th. You
shape.
did. All right, so I think
Okay,
Sophia
so
has one at the bottom too.
Sophia said, "Oh, we got to shout out y'all the best."
Aw, you
So
did.
what I'm saying though, Sophia, is all we did was talk about a particular new life that is here as a
Right.
result of something that you guys did.
But we weren't telling your
And
name because we didn't know if we wanted people to
didn't
know that. Like
but
John,
I was just saying,
he okay, they didn't say they want folk to know.
All right,
that.
Sophia
Okay.
says, I'm so thankful for my husband. He's so attentive and supportive. I'm breastfeeding, and he gets me snacks and food and makes sure I have the green drink every morning.
That's so
A
lovely.
green drink every morning. That's really nice, man.
Yes. It's those little things, though. It's those little things in a relationship that can really, take it to the next level. Something as simple as, walking your spouse to the car in
Yes.
the morning and praying
Yes.
for them and kissing them, getting their bag ready, or just, that kind of bringing them a drink. Those things seem like they're nothing.
Yeah.
But they're big.
Yeah. But
really
the
are.
thing about it is, if you just keep that to yourself, it isn't quite as powerful. If you share that with your spouse and tell them, like we got 3 of them
very
in here,
true.
it really makes a difference.
It does.
Get in the habit, normalize thanking your spouse for the insignificant things.
But
for
I'm
the
gonna
stuff
tell
that
y'all
may
what
even seem
John. I'm
shallow.
gonna tell y'all what John told me last week. John told me last week,
I don't remember this.
I only want you to thank me once. I don't want you
I did say
to
that.
continue thanking me. I was like, what? Like, I don't even get that.
I didn't
but
say
whatever.
all the time. I just said sometimes.
Let me, no,
And
no,
I
no.
mean
Let
for
me
like
finish.
a particular
Let me
action that
finish.
I might
That's what
have
I'm
done.
about to explain.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, like, if he takes my bag and packs it in the morning or whatever, he doesn't want me to be like, thanks, babe, and then come back, like I say thank you, and then before I leave, I really appreciate you putting my bag in the car. Thanks, babe. Or me texting him later, babe, I really appreciate you. Take me to the car. Whatever. Like when I get home, you putting that bag in the car. Man, that was really great. Like it's like the one thank you. Thanks, babe, for putting it in the car. Done.
Now
Like,
you could
no
say
more
you could
thank
say it
yous.
more than that, but I'm saying
No, you didn't. You specifically told me.
Well, what was my rationale for that?
You said because you're not a words of affirmation, you don't want to hear it over and over again.
So that
you just
wasn't-
want to hear it.
that wasn't exactly
Oh, no,
what I said.
no. You said it seems like it becomes. Oh, you said it becomes. What word did you use?
I don't know, but what it feels like sometimes is like it almost feels like you're trying.
You said
to,
power patty.
Yeah, and they don't know what a power pad
Well,
is. Really,
this is a power pat. Like, oh, cutie boo boo. Like,
Yeah.
oh. And
So,
I'm saying,
not patronizing, but
yes,
but
it's just patronizing. I don't get it. Like,
So it's like-
I'm so appreciative. Like, I just want to say.
yeah. And sometimes I don't know. I don't think I always
And sometimes he's like, okay, babe, that's enough.
right.
He'll actually say, okay, babe, that's enough. Oh, okay, Horace said John feels it's not sincere, but he knows I am. Like, he knows me.
I know it's sincere.
He knows it's sincere.
But sometimes maybe I want like an act of service or something like that. And
But
if
see,
you-
that's
if you-
not that
if
that
you-
won't come. It's
what
just
I'm-
I can't do that right now.
Right,
I'm
but
walking out the door.
If you keep giving me words of affirmation, sometimes it feels like you're trying to give me words of affirmation in place of the. You see what I'm saying?
What? How is that?
I can't explain it. It's weird,
No.
man. But it definitely always feels genuine. I
Okay.
always know that. I
Yeah.
always know it's genuine.
Yeah.
But I got to put this comment up here. This is a Miss Straight Up No Chaser. Off topic.
Okay.
New chime.
Hi.
I've been binge watching all of your videos for the last 3 weeks. You guys are awesome. Wow! Thank you very much. Welcome. I'm glad you are here. New chimes. We gotta get a like a bell sound or something
Yeah,
for
new
new chimes.
chimes need
or
to have
something.
some
We
kind
gotta
of
have some kind of thing.
something. Clap.
Welcome,
Something.
welcome to the chimes, and we're glad that you are here. And I'm glad you've been binge
Yes.
watching over the last 3 weeks. That means you haven't had any idea that we've been off for like 6 months. We haven't produced any new
Right.
content
So
for a
hopefully
long
We can
time.
produce some new content for you. Welcome. We love our chimes, by the way.
We really do.
Miss Straight Up No Chaser.
Thank you for being here.
We love our chimes.
We really do.
Sophia said, when I say thank you to my husband, he always says it's normal husband stuff.
Okay, it's normal husband stuff.
Oh, or he says
you don't need to thank me for X, Y, Z. Right.
Okay, so that's sweet.
And
but
so,
I think it's good to still thank. And
so
she
hold
said,
on,
I
hold
thank
on.
him anyway. That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing, though. I actually think that there's more ways to thank a person than just verbally. You can thank them in a different way that shows appreciation. So it may be in line with more like their love language or something like that. So you can get creative with that. I definitely think saying it means something, though. Even when we say that's normal or whatever, if you were to stop saying thank you, I think that would impact them.
It would impact
You know what I'm
you as
saying?
well. And I think it's good to say thank you for just out of courtesy. You know, if somebody
Agreed.
gets you a drink or gets you
yeah.
a fork,
Yeah.
you know, thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but have you noticed that I have just been saying thank you and then have you noticed that?
I have noticed that, actually. I have noticed that I
How
have
do you
not.
feel?
I have not. So it's the absence of something rather than the presence of something. I have not felt in any way patronized in a while when it comes to that. So maybe it's because I said that. I don't remember how long ago I said that.
It was like a week ago.
Really?
Yeah, and so it's been me being intentional about just saying thank you when I want to say thank you more. And it's
You can
probably
say
because-
it more in that one
But
instance.
it's probably because I am words of affirmation. So
Right.
my go-to are words. My go-to
course.
is to use my words. But yeah.
He said her appreciation is like Jesus' love. It's bubbling over.
Exactly.
That's probably
Philip.
true.
It is. Like when I'm thankful, I just want to be like, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Primo thinks it's a man thing. He feels the same way.
Is it a man thing?
I don't know.
Okay, men.
He also says,
You know?
He also says the new Chime's name scares him. Miss Straight Up No Chaser.
Exactly. Boom. I love it.
That's hilarious, man. His love language is food. If I
John's
cook
is
for him,
too.
he's happy. Same with me.
Same with John.
Like, if
the
you really wanna
same
thank
way.
me, you know what I'm
but in
saying?
the morning when I'm leaving and you do something nice for me, I can't go cook for you right then.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
John's love language being food.
Primo just brought up something that I never thought of in my life.
What?
He said he appreciates it when his wife picks him up something on the way home.
I knew
Listen
you
to me.
were going
Listen to me.
to
Listen to me.
say
Listen to me.
something about
if
that.
If you were to want to thank me, and all of a sudden, like at my office, Uber Eats drove up with like some oxtails or something like that. What?
Well, I've done that for you before.
I know, but I'm just saying.
I mean, I've come home with some wings from a place.
You
and
have.
You get excited.
I have.
So
Very
I
excited.
know. I mean, I know that
Yes.
would do it.
Yes. But my point is, I never thought of that before. Anyway, it's
No.
it's almost 10 o'clock, babe. We got to end the show. This is
I
crazy. You know what I'm
know,
saying?
I know.
How do
We're
I
by
end the
so
show now? We have to
fast.
do this. Now, it's not really Team John, Team April. Normally, if you're a new chime, like Miss Straight Up No Chaser, what we do at the end of the show is normally we have some kind of debate that we're doing or something like that. And at the end, we have to find out if you're Team John or Team April. There really was no debate tonight.
Well, let's say this: whose
Whose insignificant things are better?
Yes, whose
April
was
and I are
more
very
shallow?
competitive. Yeah. Who had the better shallow stuff? You know what I'm saying?
Love you too, Philip.
So you can put Team John or
Bring
Team
home
April in
wings.
if you want to. You know what I'm saying?
Primo said, "Bring home wings." Oh my!
Yeah, man. Listen, there's this place.
Listen.
There's this place in the area here called Mad Cow, and it's a
Listen,
Jamaican
if you all
spot.
have not been to Mad Cow, you have to go.
If you live in the DMV, you got to go.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Aw, Team John and April, thanks.
Thanks, Philip. It's a cop out, but that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed
John
to be
always
Team
wanting
John.
to win.
See, look at DJ right there,
Yay,
Team April. See what I'm saying?
DG.
Immediately. You know what I mean?
Well, she thinks
We'll put
mine
a-
are
put a
more
Philip.
shallow. She's saying mine are more shallow.
She's
So,
basically saying you're better, is what she's saying. You know what I'm saying?
oh my
Camille says
goodness.
it was so refreshing. Thanks.
Great.
So this is fun. We really love doing this, and especially right now, it's great because
We're on break.
you're on break. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. You're probably cooking right now, and maybe you got us on in the background. Somebody's like, "Yo, be quiet." What they just say, and had to rewind. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Jeremiah-
Jeremiah talking about Team John and April because you guys are kind of back.
Oh,
Very-
we are
very
kind of
true.
back. You're right.
When's the next live? Sophia, the next live is not going to be until our Christmas special that we're going to do. It's going to be the Wednesday before Christmas. And the reason we're doing that is because we still have some transitioning to do and some moving around, my job and all that kind of stuff. So the plan is to really come back for real in January. But our
We
next
be
one
tired,
will
y'all. We be
yeah,
tired. We trying to get some
literally, it's crazy.
revive ourselves for
We are.
January. For January.
Team April because she loves eating in bed. That's what Karen says.
Yay, yes.
Horace said, "Team, miss you guys."
Oh, we miss
That's
y'all
nice. Miss you too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
I don't
goodness,
need a debate.
Primo.
Team John for infinity. Who rules the world? Boys. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Scott, Team April.
Yay, Scott!
Wow.
He thinks mine,
Well,
Scott is still Team April, no matter what. So, yes.
Hey, Team John, but loved April trying to stop you from talking about her body. Thank you very much.
I don't know what John's going to say. Let me tell you something, Team Miss Straight. Let me tell you something. John is a pastor, and I don't know when he's going to use me as his illustration, y'all.
Oh, you do know. Whenever
I
open my mouth.
And it's scary, seriously, because I have PTSD from that because of what he did to me in one church. I was literally
Don't tell him that right now.
Okay. But I'm just going to say, I was out in the bathroom and I could hear it over the speaker. I wasn't even in there. And I'm going to tell you, it's one of the most embarrassing moments of my life because I had to walk back in church after he told a very embarrassing story about me. And do you know, after the service was over, the church members could only talk about that embarrassing story.
They didn't talk about the sermon.
And then somebody sent me something in the mail as a joke about that thing. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that.
We've talked about that on the show before.
I'll tell y'all that story.
We've talked about that on the show before.
Have we talked about that?
I don't know which one.
Anyway, that's why.
Camille says Team John and Team April. I'm just so happy to have you. Now I can't wait for Christmas. Oh, that's great. Jeremiah says, I've been binging the episodes and Pastor Nixon's live streams on Friday to get any Nixon content.
Oh, Jeremiah.
Oh, man. Jeremiah, I remember one time you missed like several shows, and we found out I think is because you were like in revival, and I think you were like preaching or something like that.
Yeah,
It was like
he was preaching.
like a teen revival or something like that. So,
yeah, man, we need to see that.
so if you I need to get your sermons because now I'm in a position to hire pastors. We may need you, man. You know what I'm saying? Lovely Rose, Team John and April. I missed this.
Oh,
we missed you too, man. Sophia talking about I'm
Yay,
going with Team April.
That's because we like to eat in the beach.
Oh, thank you. Scott said Neela took my phone.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
That makes sense. Now I understand.
Well, Neela, I appreciate that.
And Primo talking about he wants to hear that story. Not tonight. In fact, April will share that story at the Christmas.
Are you going to remember that? You need to write that down
We'll
now.
write it down right now for the Christmas special.
Yes, for the Christmas special, I will share it.
Jeremiah said just Google his name on YouTube. He'll be in there. Okay.
Oh, all right.
All right. I'm about to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start vetting you right now. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we love you guys.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us
Thank you for joining
tonight.
us. Wanda says, I so miss this team both tonight. We miss it too. We coming back.
We'll be
and
back.
listen, the plan too is to take some time in December to really try to get things up where we want it to be.
Yes.
So that it's really like good when we come back.
And
You know what I'm saying?
and a little bit easier for us because when you have 2 teenagers, full-time job, and other very busy things going on, it's like, to keep this going every week. So we're going to try to like plan some things out, maybe hire somebody to help us out a little bit.
We're going to try to make it a little bit better.
So we're just going to try to. So pray for us, y'all. Pray for us as we are looking for a house too.
Yes, that's a good point. Oh, Horace talking about take the after show to the gram. We used to do that before. Remember that? Remember we had all that time?
What?
Where after we go to Instagram and stuff like that?
We used to do that. We
so-
should take it. We should do that tonight. We should
No
take it
way.
to the gram. You don't feel
might
like
go to
he's
bed.
talking about no way. I loved doing the after show.
Lovely Rose says bye. Happy Thanksgiving. Or enjoy Thanksgiving.
Spill the tea, Horse.
Yeah, we're gonna spill it
We'll
next
spill
time.
it.
You'll get the entire show, and I'll put it in here. Happy Thanksgiving from Nate.
Yes. It is a lot, Wanda, but we love it so much. We don't want to stop. So
Sophia
we took a
says,
long
praying for you
break.
guys.
We
Happy
took a long
Thanksgiving.
break, though.
Yeah, man.
We'll be back.
We'll see y'all next
We love
time.
y'all. See y'all
Love
at Christmas.
Yeah. All right.
See y'all.
Bye.